Joseph Williams.
And I'm Ebony Williams.
And welcome to a family edition of Life on Purpose. Today we'll be talking about building a foundation for your relationships, whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, wife, husband.
So one of the most vital things in building your relational foundation is communication. So one of the things for Joseph and I in the very beginning, I mean really all the way up until now for real, but in the very beginning, we spent a lot of time talking, so communicating, really trying to figure out each other's idiosyncrasies to figure out how well we could mesh.
Yeah, because we have two different, mindsets and, ideologies and how we think about different things. So it's important to, before you enter into a relationship, to figure out who you are first and who you're connected with. Because
yes.
I often hear people say, well, we just grew apart. Well, sometimes it's that you never knew the other person.
Exactly.
And then two is a situation where you put your relationship on autopilot. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah.
But when Abe and I, when we were dating, especially the year prior to when we got married, is that once a week for I don't know how many months,
long time,
we got together and we would really just delineate who are you.
Exactly. Like, okay, so what characteristics do you have? What characteristics do you have that you don't like? Okay, great. You see those things. What are you going to do to change them? And vice versa. How are you going to grow out of this? Or, you know what, I kind of see a little bit of inkling. I can see you operating in pride in this area. So, how are we going to cultivate that?
Okay, yeah, I get it, fellas. Yeah, she's attractive. Okay, ladies, yeah, he, got biceps, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, it has to be more than, physical attraction to keep the relationship together. That's why this is called foundational. This is foundational message.
Yes.
So without the foundation, you can't build a house on if the foundation isn't sure, isn't sound. The deeper the foundation, the stronger the building.
Exactly. Okay, so let's just ask ourselves a few questions. Let's start with number one. How well do you know yourself?
To dovetail off that, and knowing yourself, how much of yourself are you like your mom and your dad? Because in society now, we perpetuate behavior that we see our parents.
It's generational.
So if mom never got married, there's a likelihood that daughter may not and son may not get married. So we have to really, as I alluded to earlier, excavate our family history.
We really do.
And it sounds, I don't need to do that. No,
yes
you
do.
need to
yes,
do
you
that.
Do. Please do.
You need to figure out, okay, am I like mom? Am I like dad? Okay, dad been divorced 5 times. I see I'm still not married.
Exactly.
So you need to really search out your family history and really figure out what's going on.
Right. And really a lot of it is being honest with yourself. I can tell you that it does not feel the greatest. It doesn't. It makes you feel very vulnerable and naked, but you'll be doing yourself a disservice if you don't do the excavation. It's vital.
Thank you so much for your time, and join us next time on the family edition of Life on Purpose.
Hi, everyone.